driving around like compulsively non-behaving and collecting piles of guilt. Useless, often useless, like in less is more. Spelled backwards, and that doesn't sound like hardcore for sure. There's one loud drone sticking to your skin, and if someone would dare to turn up the volumes of this system, bones would be crushed for sure. There's plenty of filthy demons crawling all over any place if you call for them in the fucking first place. Too late for crying now. This is your future. Ahead is a while ago, and those times when a no-show fee still would be considered as the worst thing to install. If you got problems as well with how the things go, please file a complaint and be very much prepared to wait until you die, most likely out of fucking boredom. The worst thing to do is the least as well, something to reflect about. Again and again, I think I'm going very much insane. But let's consider this the new standard and move towards the very next splendid deployment. He is my dirty mind, yeah, please come on, give me 23 breaks before calling out for the sake of it, for the sake of it, for the goddamn motherfucking sake of it. This game crushed my skull, it cracked so loud and with precision you would have classified it as way too perfect for sure. Be aware, fate no care, it's overrated anyway. The nothing was today, but also yesterday and maybe tomorrow and next week, Wednesday, we could evaluate. Like they all do. Evaluate, check, diagnose. Destruction will be imminent, and all rage you might have forgotten about it is possible in the first place. As an apocalyptical, dystopian, dark, doomy, and no fun at all. Fun is overrated. It took a couple of years to understand, but there's no other path which could be walked without regret. And regret does never come unwanted or by mistake. The full flavor, exquisite, great, exceptional, out of every fucking order. A nice story to brag about forever and a day. Pumped up egomaniac selfish business of the pack of non-talented and the labor union of the shallow and blind. Those you are forced and tortured by, and with all together but endlessly alone. The long winding road towards the very end. No one can be saved, not by any whatsoever bell, and certainly no one without the correct membership card. The never-ending story of we and us and them and all of this together. We are doomed up to the very core of it all. So far for the discomforting truths, which every now and then seem to need some kind of an update, according to the fact a lot of you seem to intoxicate yourselves on a daily basis with unreasonable Armageddon-sized portions of shallow positivity and narcissist self-care in order to reach your shallow goals consisting of successes, fame, recognition, and fake love. What is it like to be a human if all you ever wanted and were longing for was a complete takeover of your instincts without whatsoever moral objection or rule about the good, the bad, and how to improve yourself 24/7? Kill to live, live to kill. No day spent in a fake zone of comfort, only the now and the constant tension needed to survive at least. Each and victory calls. To make it true another night is not a simple thing. And whilst you count the countless victims, every half-wake sleep is the maximum reward and only serves as the guarantee for the short future survival. But now you became the indifferent protected species, gathering loads of things so you feel nervous and spend your days trying to protect it behind locked doors in mansions with pools, 2 bedrooms or maybe 3 fully equipped kitchens you never use because you prefer delivery by some completely underpaid slave instead. Guarding, protecting, getting anxious and more anxious. Mistrust. Everyone wants what you have without doing something. The world is your enemy. You hate, 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 and hate even more, non-stop, and everything. Up to the very moment it has consumed you entirely, and you end up being the cynical fuck you never wanted to be, because each and every one you thoroughly hated long ago predicted it to be your reality at a certain point in time, which apparently is now. You listen to your own speech as if it is a replay of back in the days of nothingness and perfection. Your nostalgia is merely limited in form and looks. Old. You're old. Too old to understand what has happened whilst being asleep for some decades of gathering and collecting. The pain in the ass, so devastating. Every young being vomits in complete despair after every fucking one-liner you threw at them in arrogance. No discussions reveal your complete and utterly annoying theories recycled from the bunch of neoconservative celebrities you can't even disguise as yours. And you're but this or that, and you will understand one day. Arguments make no sense except to communicate you are close to dead. A number 1 to yourself, but one of the billions in the useless row of nobodies. You don't even notice the level they have exploited you for ages and ages and endless more ages. Time is ticking like never ever before, so it's time to understand what is going on right now. And here, my dear, the devastatingly new and unknown undertone in these brand new yet old-fashioned messages sting like the dagger planted into my skull in 1673, the night I was murdered for no particular reason. Useless death, like in usefully useless. Partly dead, partly alive, I crawled out of my bottomless pit of significant doom looking for a similar kind of revenge which never came in the very end. Nothing ever appears the way you imagine it. Here's for a truth so solid one could carve it into a tombstone and into your very own heart, or what is left of it at least. The naked truth, all sunny and fresh, served on a plate for everyone to witness fully. No remorse, no compassion, no more humble. It defines these time-consuming non-habits of ultimate greed and selfishness. Victim, victim, victimize me, and all the rest of your pathetic surroundings. I die, you die, they will die. Don't ask me why, I just know. And for sure, this one for very much sure. Repeat after me 1,000 times. Less, more, excess, shame, guilty, innocent. I might have opened the box of Pandora on my trip from Palm Springs to Phoenix the other day after I, for fun, carved our names onto it with a key. That's what I call guts, having them. I tortured destiny any time of the day, and obviously the night as well. Carpe noctem. In my book, there's no room for winners, mark my words. The brother and sisterhood of decisiveness. Only deliberate outsiders, aware, be aware. They throw thoughts at you like the dagger-throwing circus freak with that low voice. I heard someone cry out loud, and the other screamed for help. But it is way too late. No matter what, no matter when, with whom or why. All these questions evaporate like snow in the sun, vanish like the bodies after the massive battlefield is eaten by nature once again. One day they will find all of this, and seriously smart people will try to reconstruct what was going on in these horrible hours full of death, destruction, destruction, decay, the thrill of it. Everything they will never be at all. Despair, nothingness. But hey, next weekend there's another scheduled rush planned accurately. To forget, to disappear, to erase. Or try to at least. Brilliant, what a scam. And the money flows in like never ever before. The silence, the nothing. Avalanche of little lies, the stench of rotten dishonesty. A walk into the woods for yet another routine execution. No more thinking. Not wanted, not needed. No one needs anything at all these days. My 808 broke down, so I've burned it. There's not enough cables left. The show must go on, but will it? Words will never end, unlike guns and weaponry and ammo. These substances so meaningless and shallow like